Hi there. My name is Angie, and I'm going to go over the more advanced part of Avada where you can start creating new pages on your own or copying other pages. So, what we're going to do is go ahead and log in with the username and password that you have for your site. And we're going to go in and we're going to look at pages. Last time we were in Contact Us. This time, let's go into something a little different. Let's go into, let's see. Let's go into client education. Doesn't really matter. Just go into one of your pages or go into a blank page. Actually, let's do that. Well, first thing what I want to show you, this is kind of a cool thing that you can do. If there's a particular page that I've already created for you or someone else has already created for you in the Avada platform, you can copy this particular page. Like, let's say there was a setup that you loved and you wanted to use it on every new page that you created from here on out. This is really cool. What you do is you click on Custom Templates, and you would click Save Layout as Template. And what it will do, if you click on it, it will allow you to enter a name for it. Once you hit OK, then what will happen is it will be right here. It will list right here, whatever you call it. So make sure it's descriptive so you know. I already have a couple of them here. I have main sidebar page and one with forms. So I already had a couple of them set up for this particular client, but it's very easy. Once you create your new one, the saved layout, it will appear right here. And let's say that we wanted to create a new page to add to the website. I would click Add New. Very easy. Again, you need to wait for that Fusion. Oh, actually, no. When you create a new page, this is important. When you create a new page, you don't have to always use the Fusion system. If you know that it's going to be a page or post that you're just spewing information and images, it's not something that you really need to have a lot of design elements on, you don't have to use the Fusion Builder. So that's the nice thing about it. Fusion Builder is Avada. You don't have to use the Avada Fusion Builder if you don't want to. So you would just automatically have the what you see is what you get editor. So you would go ahead and give it a title. Then I do want to use the Fusion page editor. I would click that and all of a sudden my editor is there. Again, it may take a second for it to load. Just give it a chance and it will load for you. But right now you see I've got a pretty plain screen there. I don't have anything. Nothing like the pages that I've shown in the basics of Avada that were already created for my client. So what I want to do is I want to come up with a look. And I want to use a custom template. I want to use one that I had copied from previously from another page. And here I'm going to show you. We'll just go ahead and load the main sidebar page. Click Load. Click Yes. And all of a sudden, there's the main sidebar page. I've got all the little components added in there that are builder elements that are added in there that I want to see and want to use. And now all I have to do is go in and edit them. They're already in there. They're already the size that I want them to be. So that can save you a lot of time, and it doesn't test your patience the way sometimes you get in there and you'll look at a blank page and be like, where do I go next? So that will definitely help you. Now let's say we did it and we're like, no, I want to try this on my own. So what we do is you could go ahead and just hit delete element, this full width container, because what it will do is it'll take the whole container away and it's gone. So now I want to do my own. So I just go to column options. It's best to start, I like to put things in containers versus just throwing it up on the screen. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click full width container. And then I have to decide, what if, do I want a couple columns on there? And let's say I do. I want to split it in half. I've got a half container and I want another half container. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it and it's going to put it there. Now let's say I decide I don't want half and half. I want to change it to thirds. All you have to do is hit this minus and it's down to thirds. And let's say I want this one a little bigger. You do that. And so then that equalizes it out. Actually, though, this being shown here, I really want it to appear in the full container. I want to keep it within that container. Not a problem. Drag and drop. And there you go. Now I want to change the order because I want it over here first. You just do that, drag and drop. It is so easy to be able to use that and makes it definitely so much more fun. Now I want to add a builder element to it. Let's say I wanted a sharing box in there. Drag and drop it. And then I have the sharing box. And I just need to edit what it asks for in there. And that's it. And I would hit save. And then, like I said in the previous video, you always want to hit publish for it then to become a page, or for it to, if you're working on another page, you have to hit publish to be able to update it. Okay, now that we did that, we've built the page, created the page that we wanted to. Let's say we do want to copy this and make this a standard for here on out for our pages. Maybe you're doing a section on the website, some category section of, I don't know, tips and tricks. What I would do is I would go ahead and hit custom templates, save the layout as tips and tricks. And then what it would do is it would appear right here. So then the next time I go to add a new page, and I click the Fusion Builder, I can go in here and find my template called Tips and Tricks, and I can load it, and I can go with the next page or the next tip and trick. So it's really, really a cool system. Now, let me show you how to add that page. Let's say you've created that page, and you want to add it either as a new menu item, main menu item, or you want to create a sub-menu item. It's actually very easy. What we do is we go to Appearance and Menus. Click on that. The menu system in WordPress is actually very easy to work with. It's not difficult at all. You'll see all the recent activity over here. You can view all the activity. You can view all the pages there. And notice that I'm in pages, I'm not in posts, but you can connect a post on here as well. And a post is like a blog post when I say that. A page is like a strict regular page of the website. So what I want to do is, let's say I want to add, let's say client education was that page that I was working on, that new one that I created. All you would do is you would make sure there was a check mark in client education. I would hit add to menu. And you see it appears right there. Now I can leave it there if I want to, but I don't want another client education tab because there's already a client education tab. I want it to be a sub-menu item of services. So I can drag and drop. I can drag it up here and it's going to be right there in services, client education. Now you can see it's not capitalized like the rest of them are. The way that you can fix that is just click on that to open it up. And the navigation label, you can change it to all capitals if you want that way. So that makes it really easy. Now let's say I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want that one there. I don't like it. You just click remove and it takes it out. Now, if you did make a change to the menu and you wanted it to show, you have to hit Save Menu for that to appear. Now, on this particular website, there are a lot of other things that can be added to the menu. It's all those kind of menu items are going to be dependent on how structured and how advanced your website is. So, you may only have a few options here versus this website has a lot of options. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a lot. It's just dependent on your personal website and how it's and how intense it is in terms of all the different plugins. So they have a lot more than what you're probably seeing. So I think that should do it. That should give you the more advanced understanding of what you can do on a page or a post. Again, remember that what you do on pages can also be done in posts as well. So posts are typically your posts are blog posts that are used within the site, and pages are not. They're pretty much static pages. So I think that should be it. If you have any more questions, please don't ever hesitaate to get in contact with us at either Cherubini Designs or Mission Classified. Thank you.